Welcome in, guys. I'm probably getting coffee. I will be right with you. Gives everybody time to get in here and start chatting and for everybody to get the notifications. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Today is an extra stream. I just felt like hanging out with you guys. I have no idea what we'll do today, but I'm sure we'll do something. Thank you guys again for coming. If you could take this time to share out the stream, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll be with you shortly. Hello, lovelies. How is everyone? I hope everyone's feeling good and having an okay weekend so far. Who do we got here? Go up, Nina, Robert, Maria. You guys are all talking. Great, great, great. I'm waiting for Mary. She's supposed to be in here. 'Cause she's supposed to help with the readings. Okay. I see. Oh, Jackie. Did you change your name, Evelyn? Ah, no, they're doing some new thing. It's not showing your name, it's showing your channel. What, like, it's not showing your channel name. Hey, Super Saints, it's showing like your @ symbol. I don't know why it's doing that crap. Okay. I don't know why, but just to throw me off, it has to do that. It has to do that. I don't know why. What's the point of having your channel name if it's gonna show your @ symbol? Hi, Mary.
Hi. Yeah, am I real late?
No. 5 minutes, you're good. We're just letting everybody come in.
Hi, Marie. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can see everybody. Um,
You see how they do it now, Mary? They don't have their
Hi,
channel name.
Abby.
They
How
have
they
the
do?
@ symbol.
Do what now?
If you look at the chat at StreamYard, you see it has the @ symbol. It doesn't have their actual channel name. I wonder if that's on YouTube too. I'm gonna see, or is it just StreamYard's driving me nuts again?
Oh, it has changed, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Nina. Abby, thank you for the drinks today. Speaking of that, I bet I missed the ones a while ago, didn't I? I wonder if I can still get them. Huh.
And it's not even telling me I'm live. What a bunch of shitholes.
Speaking of that, I don't even know where my phone's at.
Yeah, no, they changed it. It's not your oh yeah, we'll go on camera. I'm just having a cigarette. It's just the @ symbol now. Like, what's the point of having your name?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't, well, this is that, and then it has their name, but
yeah, but that name is not their channel name. It has whatever
right.
they originally set their channel up with.
Hi, Super Saint.
No,
Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think you got everybody. Um,
Hi, Robert. Uh, I don't think so. Do you see my phone anywhere, Frank? Oh, it is?
Oh, I'm glad you feel safe here, hun. I saw that you called me a few times, but we're having electrical problems here. Because of the heat, we're not allowed to use certain things during certain times. So I'm not trying to use the phone because I want it to be charged. Today it's nice though. Today is nice. So thank goodness for something. But the heat wave's going to start again tomorrow. So we have one nice day and all the rest is crappy. Hey, Krista.
Hi,
So yeah.
Krista.
Yes, I don't know why it's doing that. YouTube, another thing I have to write to YouTube about. You're just annoying me.
Um, you say Krista come in?
Yeah, Krista came in. I'm actually I'm actually sitting in my backyard, guys, and I'm sorry I'm a mess because I had to go somewhere and I had to go during the hottest part of the day. So I had to stand online for an hour. Thank God some guy gave me a chair in the heat. So I look like I don't know what I look like.
Krista is NH girl, right?
Yes,
I thought I remembered it, but I wasn't sure.
I was. But because this I don't know. I think it's because I went to call somebody by their regular name the other day, and they were like, "No, I want you to call me by my channel name. Like, I don't want my regular name out there." So I was like, "Okay." So now I'm trying to be um, cautious. Of,
More personal. Yeah. It's more personal when you say their name, so
yeah, yeah, yeah. But if they don't want their names out, I don't want to be
hang
the
on a
one
minute. I'll be
out
right.
there.
I gotta clear out here. Hang on.
Hi, Diane. G208. I hate it. I'm having coffee, iced coffee with ice cream in it, by the way,
Hi,
guys.
Diane. I believe I've got this set up, say where I show my keyboard. I
Yeah.
can show the picture of the card that way.
All right, good. So I think what we're gonna do is it's gonna be light today, guys. Mary's gonna read you a card, and I am going to Hey Lisa, how are you? Divine Empath. Um, I am going to give you guys a message. Iced coffee with ice cream, you can't go wrong. So Mary's gonna read a card. And yes, Mary's gonna do cards with me. So Mary's gonna read the card and I'll give you guys a message. So then we're both not killing ourselves.
When I talk a lot, I get a little choked up, so I may have to mute real quick for some reason. I do. Please excuse me for that.
Well, yeah, that's why I figured
Health
one card is
reasons, you
good,
know.
right?
Do
So I'll
what?
make the list. That's why I figured one card is good. So I'll make the list. Put your ones in starting now. I saw Jackie. Okay, so Evie, Diane, Nina,
It's been a minute since I read cards, you guys, so bear with me.
Lisa, Krista, Robert, you want a reading? Maria?
Evie's first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Robert? Okay. Super Saint, you want a reading? Super Saint. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have Evie, Diane, Nina, Lisa, Krista, Maria, Robert, Super Saint. Did I forget anybody? Please tell me if I forgot anybody. um, but I think that's everybody. So Evie's first. So Mary's going to start with a card, and then I will do the message from your guide. Okay?
Okay, Evie. I have spell casting, oracle cards is what I got out here to
Okay.
use.
You're going to show the card, though, right? On the.
Yes,
Okay.
Evie. When I was sitting here flipping the cards through, this is your card. It flipped for me, so I knew it was yours. You see it? There's it's the fertility,
Ooh.
and there's the back side. Hard to see in that little circle, but that's the card. And there's the top. Anyway, okay.
Hi, Laurie.
Let me find the translation for this. Okay. Magical guidance. This marks a very fertile home for you. If you've been working on a new idea or project, you can hear you can be sure that a creative power is stirring within and is ready to be birthed. You just need to mature. It's been a while since I read you guys. Need to be mature your brilliant ideas. Nurture your brilliant ideas by keeping your expectations positive. Patience is a big challenge. If you want to see results, remain heartened and encouraged. For this is when all the magic is happening in the background. It may take a little time, but but success awaits at your trust in divine timing. All good things come to those who wait, and remember that great things come to those from all small beginnings. Spell incantation. Face the full moon on a Monday at midnight. Hold an acorn in your hand and say, Magic moon, shining bright, empower my fruitfulness tonight. Ideas concealed, growing strong. Pregnant wishes won't prolong. Acorn needs within the cards. Productiveness assist the burst. Keep positive. Forget all strife. New beginnings bring new life. It doesn't necessarily mean that about pregnancy. It's in a rebirth of could be a rebirth of anything like your life or anything that you're wanting to do. It's a birth of a new something coming. Magical meanings: a long awaited pregnancy or is confirmed, a birth announcement, acknowledge your ideas, a new venture and success. See, there you go. Your hard work has paid off. It's time to celebrate. So there's something new coming in your life, Evie. Um, there may be something you're working on or something like that, but There's something new that's coming into your life, something that you're wanting to happen or that you're working on. So there you go.
There you go. Okay, Evie. I hand painted a tie dye today. Came out so cool. Oh, did you put it on your Facebook? I'll check it out, Lori. Um, okay, so Evie, Kathy gave me this message for you. Lies pile up under a blanket, but not only lies per se, silence. When there's too much of either, it will be hard to get back to where you used to be with that person. Try to pay attention to the silence and then try to break it. So obviously, maybe there's a miscommunication between you and somebody, or they're not telling you how they really feel, um, or vice versa. So, yeah, that was your message from Kathy. So I hope that made sense to you, Miss Evie. Yes? Okay, I'll check it out, Lori. Oh, and she said to tell you, did you put out fruit or something? She liked whatever you put out today to eat, Evie. She enjoyed it very much.
What was it she put out to eat?
Hi, Cody. I don't know.
Hi,
She
Cody.
I feel like it was like fruit or some kind of fruit.
Who's next?
Diane.
Abby, did you understand what I was saying?
Yes, you can ask a question to me. Yeah, I put you on the list, Lori. Um, when you came in, I put you down. So yeah, you can ask a specific question, Maria, to me, and I'll see if your guide can answer it. Mary's just gonna pick a card for you guys, okay? I'm gonna just run and get my pendulum. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm shuffling cards, you guys. Hang on. Uh, okay. All right. I got yours. It actually threw out two for you. Because it was two, I'm going to go ahead and read both of them. And here's the cards. One is willpower. It's got a, oh, there, I'm back. Sorry, you guys. I bleeped you out for a minute. All right. Well, here's that. Got an angel, or not an angel, but a looks like a fairy there. It's a willpower. And then transformations. It's got a butterfly. Okay, wildflower, wildflower was, our willpower was there first. So let me read it.
Hi, Christina.
I'm sorry, I'm so not at it right now, you guys. I'll get better at it. Magical guidance. Your impulsive behavior invites temptation and you cannot resist being enticed. The motto, life's too short, has attracted all sorts of attention, as well as some naughty behavior. And in the past, you've found that trouble has followed you. It's time to put that behind you now as you take responsibility and grow up instead of giving into temptation. Determine whether or not you're being lured for your highest good. A test of strength of character is required to conquer a lazy attitude. Focus and willpower will keep you from destruction, leading you to resolution and a firmness of purpose. Magical meaning. An addiction is out of control. Seek professional help. Consider healthy eating and exercise. Don't give in. Determination will set you through. You're nearly there. Your spell incantation, do you want to hear that? It's write your temptations on a separate piece of paper and put this in an empty bottle. Light a black candle on a Tuesday at dusk during a dark moon and say, giving way to strong temptations, small results, and all altercations. Stop. Ignore that urge to itch, impulsive inclination. Ditch. Go within and call on strength. Determine grows in length. Paper put in bottle, sealed with black candle. Cravings headed. Cravings healed. Let the flame burn down down the hour. Harnessing required willpower. So I guess if you let the candle burn for an hour, and powers the willpower to come to you. So gratefully, I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence. So mote it be. And that was the willpower. She ended up with 2 cards, Christina. They flew out at me, so I figured
Okay.
to have both of them. Transformation is the other one. Magical guidance. It's been a long and it's been a long and arduous journey through the dark night of the soul. Nobody held you, sympathized with you, or dried your tears, nor did they congregate congregate or praise you. This was your path to walk alone. Wish only the misery of isolation for company. However, in your faced up to obstacles and challenges, a process of understanding and forgiveness has enabled you to embrace the parts that serve you. As one who has walked through the darkness, you're now ready to emerge and be brightly transformed to so you can now hold the energy of both dark and light, knowing and wisdom in balance. That was a good message there for you, Diane. I feel it. Magical meanings, your prayers are answered. A spiritual awakening changes your perception. Keep your focus positive. An energetic shift propels you to dizzy new heights. Study alchemy. Um, I think you're. I think they're trying to tell you something. I think they're trying to tell you you're fixing to have an awakening.
Well,
So,
when you hear what Lou told me, because I figured instead of wasting too much time writing, I'm just like, okay, Lou, while Mary's reading, tell me. Then maybe it will give you a little more clarity. Um, did you finish with that card, Mary? I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay. So Diane, here's what Lou had to tell you. You actually have been calmed down. You have actually calmed down the last week or two. Have you noticed? Um, it's been a good summer so far. Believe me, he says. But there will come a time when you have to answer to your higher calling, whether you want to or not. If you ignore it, you will not only be unfulfilled in this life, but it will carry over to the afterlife. So there's definitely something they're wanting you to do. Um, and you can't ignore it or that's going to be what's going to happen. So there you go. That's from for Diane from Lou. How are you, Christina? Thanks for coming in, honey.
Who's
Do you want
next?
to
So
read
I
it,
can get ready
sweetheart?
for that.
So next is Nina.
All right, Nina. You're welcome. I'm sorry I'm not real great at reading right now, but I will improve
Yeah, Mary hasn't done it in a long time. God, it has to
for a
be 3
while.
years now, Mary. What do you think?
All right, Nina.
Neat. Yeah. Geez, it's actually getting so nice out here. I might need my sweatshirt.
I'm shuffling. Oh no, wait a minute. I asked if it was that one. I said no. Hang on. That's what. Okay. You have the compassion card. Turn around so you can see it. It's hard for me. I get used to the webcam. Okay, here we go. Compassion. Let me get the book here. Passion. It says it's time to soften your heart a little and offer a sympathetic ear to those close to you who are in who are too tired of your love and support at this time. Often emotional hurts cause the heart chakra to close, preventing any feelings of tenderness towards others. It's time to break down your defenses and remember that a trouble shared is a trouble halved. Try to imagine how it feels from another's point of view as you start to home your natural warmth and sympathetic nature. Compassionate compassion occurs when your heart expands and opens up to embrace both the emotions of others and those of your own. So go easy on yourself. Magical meanings it's safe to open up to others. And emotional upheaval is healed. See another point of view, see others' point of view, honor your feelings. Someone needs your support. There are lessons to learn. If you do you want to hear the spell incantation? It is hold a green crystal to your heart chakra or a waxing waxing gibbous moon. I think I said that right, gibbous phase on a Friday at dusk. Take a deep breath to go deep within and say, crystals heal a broken heart, emotions ready to impart, sympathies or tender touch, kind words welcome very much. Charity begins at home, but let pity freely roam. Love, support, and hugs all around. Now compassion has been found. Gratefully, I accept the magic of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage to build power in me. Assist my transcendence. So mote it be. Okay, that's your card reading.
Hi, Cassie. It's not Wednesday. No, I didn't go live Wednesday because we were having power problems because of the heat. Um, so yeah, so Mary's doing cards and I'm doing messages. So yeah. Okay, so the
Hi, Cassie.
Nina from your spirit guide. The force is with you this month. July will be nice and calm for you. However, don't get too comfortable in the space. You will need to do something important and maybe a few important things in August. So store up your energy now because you'll need a little extra in August. And that was your message. So store up your energy. July is going to be a good month for you. That's nice. So I hope that made sense. Okay, Cassie, be careful. That was
Did mine make sense, Nina?
from your spirit
I hope.
guide, Marcia.
I
Okay, and
hope
then
that
we
I'm
have
hitting right. Who's next?
Lisa, which
Lisa.
is divine empath.
Divine what? You
Her
said it so
channel name
fast
is
I didn't hear you.
her channel name is Divine Empath, but
Okay.
her name is Lisa.
All right. All right. Let me shuffle cards. Okay. It fell out at me. You got two cards. That was quick. The love card. And then you got financial health. The love card and financial health. Imagine that. In both same time. All right. I'm finding the meaning here. Okay. Magical guidance on the love card. It says, the love that you seek is waiting to be made manifest. To be made manifest. Yeah, I read it right. You'll know when it arrives. For love always looks for the best in others and it recognizes in an instant. Love is your true nature and it's necessary for you to honor the compassion you feel in your heart. When you're true to yourself, your light shines brightly with divine love nourishing you from within and inspiring. Somebody's trying to talk to me and I'm trying to read and I'm not listening, so go to Christina, please. uh, when you're true to yourself, your light shines brightly with divine love and nourishing you from within and inspiring those around you. Heartbreak, less, and rejection has caused your heart chakra to shrink. I read that wrong somewhere. Heartbreak, loss, and rejection has caused your heart chakra to shrink, and your fears have become guarded and defensive. But have faith, for a little magic will bring about that satisfaction your heart requires in order to be whole. I'm sure you don't need the magical meaning, but I'm going to read it anyway because I'm pretty sure you understand what that's about. I feel like you do. Magical meanings work with a rose quartz crystal. Accept and believe in who you are. It's safe both to give and receive love. Honor your true feelings. I think that you know what this card's about. Um, I get the feeling that You know exactly.
Um, I'm still writing her message, so give me a second.
All right, I got
Yeah,
her next
Christina,
on
I
financial
put you
health.
on the list,
She's
honey.
got another card, so I'm fixing to read it. So
Okay.
that's why it's taking you a minute. Okay, your financial health says you might find yourself drowning in a sea of red. Demands if you don't slow down and take stock of the mess you're in, and burying your head in the sand won't get you out of the hole. You're being urged to recognize that your avoidance, inexperience, or irresponsibility has become a liability, and you can't afford to ignore your desperate situation. The worry, stress, and anxiety that accompanies debt has taken its toll, and you don't know where to turn to. Acknowledgement and responsibility of the debt is the first step. And rule of magic, when you weaving a spell to improve your financial health and become debt free once and for all. The spell incantation for this, I'm going to read it because you might want to use it. Take some patchouli oil, I hope I'm saying that right, and a black candle during a dark moon at sunset on a Saturday. Face west and say, money makes the world go round. Lack of it can make one frown. Shrug off, ignore, try to forget. Responsibility means debt. Carve, curve, let's see, wait a minute. Carve on the mount on candle black. Anoint with oil to pay it back. Okay, you're supposed to write it on a black candle, the amount that you have to pay back, and then flame determines what one earns, debt reduced as candle burns. So burn the candle on a Saturday night, anointed in patchouli, I think so, I'm saying that right, oil, and
Patchouli, that was my mother's favorite perfume.
watch arrears melt away, welcoming in new payday. So if you do that, what's it gonna hurt? I'd try it. Magical meanings. Stop your extravagances. Seek professional advice. Money owed is paid off. Expect a windfall. Someone in is someone is indebted to you. Have faith as your financial life heals. So I think probably you're on the right track, but I would I try it.
Yeah. So, Lisa, you had a new spirit guide come to me, by the way. Um, I
Is
don't
that the one
remember
me trying to talk?
this energy. Yeah, probably. I don't remember this energy. So, but here you go. Here's your message from that guide. Um, the He didn't say a, he said the, by the way. The new day is upon us, and we need to bring awareness and readiness to do what we need to do in the situation. We will get through it, and it will be helpful to not only you, but others around you. Be grateful for the job that was set forth by the divine. Um, and when he said we, because I asked him, you saying we and us, he means your guides. So I hope that made sense to you, Lisa. I can't stand patchouli. No, I don't. I can't wear it, and I hated the way it smelled on me. I think my mother was the only person who could really that I came across that could carry patchouli oil as a perfume. She was the only one. It smelled good on her skin, but nobody else. So, does that make sense, Miss Lisa? I just want to make sure. Oh no, Jen. Of course, we will give
I was just
prayers.
going to say, I'm sorry, Jen. Yeah, I put her on my prayer list. I got put him. I mean,
Yeah, super sing.
you're welcome, Divine.
Can you do what does it say? Can you see what she wrote? Well, darn part.
What's the? Can you do something? No, first me.
Lisa, just write that again. Yes, I have a new spirit guide. Okay. Just write that whatever you wrote right before that. I'm assuming it was a misspell by the stupid thing, and I
Yeah, I
don't.
don't know. I'm
You
not.
had a
Yeah.
question. We want to make sure we answer it for you. It resonates. Okay. Yes, I have a new spirit guide. Great.
Good.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that was coming to me trying to talk, and I was
Yeah,
trying
maybe
to
he
read
doesn't
that,
know.
and
He doesn't know that.
it
Yeah.
was messing me up. I'll tell you. Give me just a second, Christine. You talk for a second.
Yeah, 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 of
Who's
course.
next? So I can get ready for him.
Next, after Lisa's Krista, NH girl.
Who?
Krista, NH girl.
Okay, okay, all right.
Can you do a yes or no question for me? Of course. We still got Lisa's spirit guide. Well, or use ask. Okay. Um, so the answer to your question is the answer to our question yes? Okay. The answer to your question is yes. You really didn't have to tell me because I'm assuming they already knew what you wanted to say. Um, I don't get the feeling it's a guy. I get the feeling it's an animal. It's a male energy, definitely. But I got the feeling, Lisa, that it's a spirit animal guy, especially because of the name. I don't know what kind of animal. And I may be wrong. They may call him that, but I don't think so. I think it's a male energy that is a spirit animal. And Tigz is the name they gave me. Tigz. Okay. So I don't know what kind of animal. He didn't show himself to me. I just got that um, feeling. I know it's a guy. Yeah, it's a male energy for sure. But I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like with that name too, that maybe it's a spirit animal. And it could be like with that kind of name, like a lion with stripes, because it has a very strong, like that's why you would feel like it was a male, but definitely I feel like maybe it's an animal. Tigz, Lisa. Tigz. Tigz. That was the name that they gave. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm back.
All right.
Krista, this
So
fell
now
out
it's
for you.
Krista's turn.
This is how my cards work. They fall out of the deck. This is how it works for me. They fall out of the deck, and what falls out of the deck to me is what is your card. And willpower is yours. I had this somewhere a while ago, but it's yours too. So crap. All right, let me read this to you. Your impulsive behavior invites temptation in, and you cannot resist being noticed, enticed. The motto, life's too short, has attracted all sorts of attention, as well as some naughty behavior. And in the past, you found that trouble has followed you. It's time to put that behind you now, as you take responsibility and grow up. Instead of giving into temptation, determine whether or not you're being hired for your highest, if you're being allured for your highest good. Lured, there we go, lured. A test of strength of character is required to conquer a lazy attitude. Focus and willpower will keep you from destruction and distraction, leading you to a resolution and a firmness of purpose. Magical meaning and addiction is out of control. Seek professional help if you need to. Consider health, eating, and exercise. Don't give in. Determination will see you through. You're nearly there. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys this: if you want to know the spell incantation, when I go to read you, whoever you are, whoever I read, just put it in the chat that yes, you want it. You can put like I don't know, put yes, and I'll know that you want to hear the spell part of it. Okay, so some people may not, and that's fine. So, Christy, you want to hear it? Hi, K Dog. You want to hear it? Okay. Spell incantations is write your temptations on a separate piece of paper and put them in an empty bottle. Light a black candle on a Tuesday at dusk during a dark moon and say, giving way to strong temptation could result in altercation. Stop. Ignore that urge to itch, impulsive inclination. Ditch, go within, and call on strength. Determination grows in length. Paper put in bottle. Seal it with the black candle. Craving healed. Let the flame burn down. Let the flame burn down. The hour harness inquired willpower. Okay, you put your stuff in a bottle, and then you seal it with a black candle, and then you let the candle burn down. And it harnesses required willpower for you. Okay, that was that. Uh,
Okay.
who's next? Who's next so I can get ready to form?
Next after Krista is Maria. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Boomer. So, um, you want to
Hi,
be put on
Boomer.
the list, Boomer? Okay. Krista, keep up the good work. You've been doing exceptional, but keep going. Try not to fall back into your old ways. Keep your head up and the social company going. Art is great. Locking yourself up in a box saying I'm doing art is a cop out. That was your message. So, hi, Andrew. How are you? Um, Sorry, because I don't know. Oh, and it's the Punisher. Hi, Punisher. How are you? What is a dark moon? I don't know. Those are Mary's cards. And I'm sorry because it's not showing the channel names, only your at, so I don't know who's who anymore. Maria, it's your turn
What?
next, honey.
What's mine? What'd you say?
Okay. Yes, now Maria is you.
Yes, Maria, it's yours now. Yes.
I was just wanting to wait for Krista to make sure she. Okay. You got it, Krista. Thank you.
Okay, Marie got 2 cards. This one called Bless the Blessings. Got a blessings card, so I assume it's going to be a good one. And you got protection card. And I would say this is probably on what's been going on with you lately. So let me read these to you. Wow, I opened that straight to it. Magical guidance. This is for your blessings. When you desire someone else in to experience the world through the sacred eyes of hang on, sanctity, honor, and gratitude, then you offer them a great blessing. This is a wonderful way to work with the pure energies of the universe and to attract a cornucopia of abundance to your life. Remember that everything you send out comes back to you threefold. So open yourself up to receive great blessings from your guides, angels, and great masters. As you say prayers in the world, uh, dedicate candles, partake in yoga, and read spiritual books, chant and burn incense in your raise your vibration and truly light up your life and ultimately the world. This magical meaning man is Count your blessings. Give thanks for all the good in your life. The approval you seek is given. A dream comes true. A kind and a kind act brings great blessings. Um, I think that kind of goes along with what's been going on with her lately. Okay, the protection card is it's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Danger could be lurking in the shadows, and you're being urged to as, as, assess the situation carefully. The magical symbol of the pentagram leads you, it lends you its sacred sight. This ancient talisman calls you to seek the truth as it encircles you within energy of protection. It's vital that you're shielded from the harsh energy of others as your sensitivity increases. When you open yourself up to higher spiritual vibrations, protection is always key to give you the freedom to work with your magic. The meaning is place your trust in the pentagram. You need to be grounded. Surround yourself with the positive energy of others by imagining a circle of white light around you. Okay, Marie, that was yours. I think that's cards was meant for you. I don't know where
Yeah,
Christina.
and if you give me a second, I'm still writing her
All right,
message.
all right, because she said some stuff in here in the chat. So let me see what I can see. Let's see. I'm reading the chat, you guys. I'm seeing what Marie's put. Trying to. I'm gonna have to get on my phone to see it better. Well, I said I was going to, but I'm dropping everything off of here, so apparently I'm not.
Sorry. Here we go. So no, Mary's not live too because we didn't pay for StreamYards. We're just using all the free time from both of ours because we can't afford that shit right now. Okay,
Right.
Maria, here's your message from your guide. Your life is in your hands. You're the only one who knows how you can be truly happy. You are right. There's no sense in trying to cover for him, make excuses, or blame anyone. Sometimes people just drift apart at no fault of anyone. The divine does have a plan for you, but if you don't follow your heart, then there's no intervention that could help you. Okay, so basically, if you don't take the first step, um, there's there's no there's no way like they can't come down and grab them out of your house. You have to make all the decisions first. You have to follow them, and then good things will start happening. Um, because your energy will be better. When your energy is sad, then it it brings sad stuff to you. If your energy is happy or calm, then that's what's going to come to you. So in order to change your energy, you have to follow your heart, is what your guide is saying. So, yeah. And I think you had one yes or no question for me, which I can do on the pendulum, Maria. Um, so because I'm pretty sure. So think of one yes or no question in your head, the most important. It's just a one yes or no question. Okay. Okay, and your answer to that question is yes. Okay, Maria? So you're all set. Um, that was Maria. So next is Robert, Mary. Hi,
Okay.
Smoking Joe. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well, sweetheart. You're very welcome, Maria. Robert is next.
All right. Let me get to. Um, okay. I had to go. I had to go on here to see if I could see the chat better on my phone. That's what I was doing,
You're
bringing it
okay.
up.
So I'll just read who we have on the list real quick while
That
you're.
was for Marie. We just done right.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
grateful
we
to
have
be with you, Marie.
Robert.
You're
Then it's
welcome, Marie.
Robert, Super Saint, Lori, Christina, Jen, Boomer. Okay.
Okay. Next is. Okay.
Robert. Yeah.
Yeah, Robert. Okay. Shuffling. Hang on. Apparently they're trying to make up their mind.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I'm like, I don't even know who anybody is because if their at symbol doesn't match their channel name, I'm all confused and crap. I'm like, why are they doing this stupidity? Why have a name and then a channel name and use the at sign?
Okay. You got the career. Okay, Robert. It says a daily routine can become rather monotonous, and a new challenge is just what's needed to inject new life into work that's become increasingly dull. A new sense of responsibility and duty is the ideal solution to really make something of yourself. You, wait a minute, your soul craves to impress itself through your goal, your goals and achievements. Whether you wish to be, okay, go to Christina. They're messing with my energy and I'm trying to read. Authoritative, creativity, hand on are part of a team. This is the perfect opportunity to reinvent yourself as the at the workplace. The universe supports a career move as you take deliberate steps towards your life purpose. Follow any signs, ideas, and visions you, you receive as they point you towards your dreams, your where you were born for this. Oh. If you got a new job coming, or your job's gonna improve, or your performance is gonna improve. Anyway, you're gonna be happier, I believe, in your work situation. Magical meanings: a new career beckons. Promotions is in the cards. A dismissal and a wait a minute. Dismissal is a blessing in disguise. You're being called into service. Follow your heart. You're fully supported. um, Terry wants a reading. You put her on the list.
Okay. How are you, Terry? By the way, sorry she was reading, so I didn't interrupt her.
Uh,
Okay. Let me just finish with his uh spirit guide. Once I'm sorry. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Robert, did that hit home for you, Robert? Well, I think when she reads you what she has, Robert, I think that it all coming together.
Yeah.
That's
So
how it's
here
been doing anyway. So
oh yeah. So here's Robert's message. You have a lot of new interesting things that will be coming up. We know the worry and the stress of the years with illness have been a struggle, but we are all given sorts of tests in our lives. These tests make us stronger, more understanding, and more empathetic. It also puts us on a different path. So, spiritually, your path will change because of this. And that was the message. So, interesting enough, if they're telling you that new things are coming up, and with Mary's card, um I'm saying that the tests and stuff that you're gonna have will obviously be good, because you'll start rebuilding and it will put you on in a different path, you know. So that will be good. um and I'm sorry you've been going through this. I For years, it says, the struggles. So I'm sorry, Robert, and we're praying that everything goes well. Um, After Robert, now we have. I lost my list here. So I hope that made sense. Super Saint.
Okay.
Super Saint's next.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry. Did Jill want a reading too? Jill, did you put it? I'm sorry. If you do, let me know. And then if Jill wants a reading, that'd be our last one, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Yeah.
Okay. You got the peace card. Okay, let me find it. All right. This is a time for quiet, a time for reflection, to be still. The peace you crave requires you to slow down, to stop thinking, and to take time out. Give yourself a chance to be silent in order to hear the loving messages of angels, whispers to feel the spirit rest upon your head, and to open your heart, to appreciate the beauty around you. Be still, breathe, and go deep into the sanctuary. Within within here is the sacred place. You'll find restoration of imbalance and harmony. Once you can convulsed convalesced in tranquility, you'll be able to see with new eyes and achieve sense of peace in every moment. A peaceful agreement is reached. This is your magical meetings. Order is restored. Your prayers for peace are being answered. Indulge in some me time. Engage in prayer and in meditation. I think that what I feel is trying to say is that you're gonna feel more at peace with yourself and with things that's going on around you. It's coming. I feel that's what it's meaning, but we'll see what Christina's and your guide says. She's still writing, so
Yes, I'm still writing. Sorry.
it's all right. Um, like I said, if you want to know um, the spell part of it, I can read that to you, but it's up to you. I'm not going to push that on nobody.
I think she said yes before to read her the incantation. So yeah.
Okay, you want to? Okay, all right. Let me get it here. Okay, spell incantation. Hold a white feather and a snowy quartz crystal as you face east at sunrise during a full moon phase on a Monday. Light a white candle and say, "All that I am, I wish to find peace. From turmoil of mind, I wish for release. Light up my heart, candle of white, illuminate peace to smooth all light. Spirit around me, feathers to fall, signs that my angels are having my call, are hearing my call. Hold snowy quartz to help meditate, sanctuary of calm within, to create, Let harmony, stillness, and quiet increase myself to embrace. Now I found new peace. Take 3 deep breaths in and out and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you and protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be." Um, I think that snowy quartz, that's the, I would do that. Hold it while you meditate, if you can meditate in any way, um, or try to anyway, and just be quiet. If you can't meditate, just sit there in a quiet room and hold it, and just talk to yourself on what you want to happen, and um, that's pretty much telling you what to do with that. But um,
Yeah.
so that was your spell incantation.
Okay. And here's your message from your guide, which I know you asked you wanted more info about last week's. And I think the guide maybe provided that. Here's what the guide said. Healing is a long process, not only physical healing, but also mental healing. Have faith that the light is around you and protection follows your steps. Strength is not only needed for healing, but for peace and even knowledge. You need strength to find information, but also strength to process information. You also need the strength to know that when knowledge is given to you, you can accept it. Um, does that make sense? That was a whole bunch of strength. That was a whole bunch of strength. Um, so
I think that it's all went together, all about
um,
peace and tranquility and strength, and
yeah,
the strength
the
to do
light,
that.
protection, yeah, a lot of strength, but they, I think, because she was saying like about the operation, but they're saying you need strength for healing physically and mentally, but you also need strength um for knowledge, either processing knowledge that's given to you or looking for knowledge so that you can um get information needed. All of that takes strength. So I worry about everyone else so much, I tend to forget myself. Well, listen, that your guide didn't forget about you. He said protection follows your every step. So
That's where
there
the
you
inner
go.
peace comes. That's what
That's
we're trying
for
to tell
you.
you.
Yep. Next is Lori, by the way.
Lori,
Fox,
okay.
Fox's mama. Yes.
All right. Okay. You got new beginnings. Okay. Let me find it here. This card heralds a brand new chapter in your life. You already noticed challenges or even breakdowns in relationships that have always been familiar to you, both at work and in other situations. This is because you're at a turning point in your life, and certain factors need to leave before the good stuff can come in. It's been a long, hard slog, but there's a glimmer of hope sparkling in the distance that indicates a destiny you've been wishing for. New ideas, successful projects, and golden opportunities await. You have a second chance. Throw caution to the wind and trust in the great mystery as you walk into your future. Magical meanings is start living in the present. New opportunities await. New opportunities await. The situation is being healed. The outcome is far greater than you imagined. You have a chance to reinvent yourself. Okay, that was for Lori. Um, Fox, does she want to hear the spell part of it?
Oh yeah, read it to her.
All right. Spell incantation holds some daffodil bulbs and an envelope at mid morning on a Sunday during a waxing crescent moon phase and say, the door is closing to the past. For future's sake, it couldn't last. The worst is gone. Prepare for change. Letting go may feel strange. Into bulbs, place all hope and pop them in an envelope. Send in to future self past haste. Receive them well and no time to waste. A new door opens to walk through. Seize your chance and see it through. Open the envelope and plant in the earth the bulbs that are infused with new hope so they might grow. Now say gratefully I accept the magic of you, a protection and assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my in transcendence, so mote it be. Okay, that's for Lori. Fox is next,
Okay,
right?
and I'm just finishing up what the guide is saying.
Okay.
Have you been slacking, Lori? Okay, here we go, Lori. Here is your message. Okay. You have been having a great time this past month. This past month. It has been a month of healing and even some rejuvenation. But now's the time to get back into your spiritual mode. Try a grounding tea or meditation. You have more to do. If you start slacking too much, you'll revert and you'll have to relearn all the stuff that you've put so much work into learning, because it will, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. So yeah, that's the best way to say it. Okay. So that's what your guide is saying. Like, okay, yeah, great. You know, I know it's summer, whatever, hang out, but don't slack too much on the spiritual stuff. That's true. Yeah. There's a lightning bug sitting on you guys. You can't see him, but he's sitting here on the Oh, there he is. Say hi. Come, you know. Okay. So don't forget just to throw in, you know, a few minutes even a day just to connect with your guides so you don't lose that connection you have, okay? And that was for Lori. And next we have Christina. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you for being here, everyone. Yeah, when it calms down, when we can use more electric and stuff, and you know.
All right, the cards come out really quick for her.
Okay.
I was shuffling. I started shuffling. Bam, they come out. So, um, anyway, you got the grievance card, grieving card. So let's see what that has to say. Um, you're experiencing a great loss right now, and so it's important to acknowledge your grief through the drops of all your tears. Allow them to flow freely to cleanse away your wounded emotions as you nurse a broken heart. Whether you're tragically lost a loved one or something's coming to an end, the unbearable pain is more than you can cope with, and you're not sure how you can carry on. However, know that your prayers have been heard in your hour of need. Slowly, your heart will begin to knit together the fragments that have been scattered, and eventually you'll feel whole again. Eternal love shines bright forever. Magical meanings. Visit a bereavement counselor. Someone's grieving. Someone's giving you grief. A deceased loved one is trying to connect. Upon your heart, open your heart. A new start beckons. Do you want to hear the spell incantation? Oh, no incantation, please. Okay. Who was that said that? Um, no incantation, please.
That
Uh,
was Christina. So, okay. I'm just finishing with your message, Christina.
she got two cards, so I forgot
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
Okay, here's the second card. It's clarity. And it is, says anyway, you need to take time out to focus on the subject of your inquiry and to declutter that busy mind of yours. You're being urged to bring some order into your life and to make plans. It's the only way to achieve your dreams. It's time to be absolutely crystal clear about what it is you actually desire. You can achieve this by taking time out to decide what your goal is, plan how you can reach it, work out a schedule, and then focus. The universe cannot respond to a muddled head. So clear your mind of any unnecessary meanderings and allow yourself some clarity of thought. Uh, Magical meanings is engage in meditation. An explanation is lost on you. Work with the element of air to expand the mind. Someone has misunderstood you. Be careful what you wish for. I think that that is something to do with not something what you wish for or anything like that. I think you just been overthinking things and need to clear your mind out. Okay.
Yeah, so I will say, can you turn on? When I want the light on, it doesn't turn on. When I don't want it, it turns on. Anyway, Christina,
Hi, Steve.
you are super stressed. I know with the world's energy, it's hard to discern yours from it, but you can. You have a great power. You just have to learn how to harness it, and you will be golden. Yes, you are a sensitive. It's kind of like an empath. That was your message. Hey, Lone Bear. I think that's Tired Camara. No, Tired, is that you? I think that's your picture. They're doing something new, so I don't know who the hell anybody is. Hey, it is Go with the Flow Farm. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Yes, your story comes out tomorrow, Tamara. um, did that make sense to you, Christine? Are you sensitive um to like energy? And next, just so you could get ready, Mary will
Okay.
be
Okay. Who's next now?
Jen. I just want to see where Christina went. And then, yeah, but you can get ready for Jen.
Okay. All right. All right, Jen, it's your turn. Let me get the cards going here. Okay, I guess you heard that hit, didn't you? Jumped right out. You got the strength card. And then you also got the boundaries. Okay. I'm going to read the one that fell out first. It was on top. Is a strength card. Well, get what I need here. Okay. I can get me some better light over here where I'm sitting at. Magical guidance for the strength card. Because you're of a sensitive nature, you've been misunderstood and have been perceived as weak. It's time to release the roaring lion within and let others know you mean business. Robustness is required as you step up to your responsibilities and reclaim your power. Rapid growth accompanies you as you deal with emotional or mental issues. So draw strength from that knowledge in order to heal and become strong again. Take heed of signs of to up your physical activity to build the fortitude and resilience you need to withstand any pressures you're facing. Strength will pull you through when faced within your greatest weakness. Um, I can't see you having any problems saying what you mean or putting it out there. So I think maybe you just gotta. There's something that's going on that you are needing to say or do, and you've been reluctant. So I think you're getting the strength to do that. You're stronger than you realize. Believe in yourself. Determination will get the job done. Your spiritual side is strong. Strengthen emerges through forgiveness. Do you want to hear the spell incantation with that? If not, that's fine. Um, if you do, just put it in the chat. I'll see it. The next card is boundaries. You want to hear it? Okay. Face the sun at high noon on a Tuesday during a first quarter moon phase. Take a piece of gold wool or ribbon, a sprig of forage, a sprig of forage, and say, "Forage a herb for courage and strength. Ribbon or wool held out at length. Choose gold for power, the spiritual kind. Tie it in a knot and see in your mind a strong quality for you to reclaim. Tie in two more, do exactly the same. Power to power do what needs to be done. Strengthened now, restored, enhanced by the sun." Huh. Wrap the knotted wool around your waist to enforce strength whenever is needed and say, "Gratefully I accept the magic of you. or protection to assist in all that I do. Land me the courage to build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. So you take a gold ribbon, and you guess you want a pretty long one, and some borage, which is our herb, for courage and strength. And I don't know where you get the borage at. I don't have a clue, but okay. But I guess you take that and you uh, it's a ribbon or wool or ribbon, whichever one you want, held out at length, and you say what you need to say, and you to reclaim your strength. You tie the knots. You 1, 2, 3 knots, and you reclaim your strength. So, all
Oh
right,
yeah, just remember to she wants to have a screenshot so you can send her those.
okay. To Jen, you mean?
Yes. And
All right,
actually
I'll,
Evie had asked for her one too. I'll have to go back and get what it is and tell you. But yeah, so but Jen would like a screenshot. You have one
okay.
more for Jen.
Write that down, and I'll do it after we're done, and I'll send it to them.
Yep.
But write it down for me so I don't forget. Then I
Yeah,
have
Evie
mine
and
on
Jen.
right in front of me. All right, the next card you got is boundaries. If two cards fall out, it's meant to be. So apparently they run together. So I'm just saying that I'm sorry it might be taking a little longer than should be because I haven't read in forever. Magical guidance. You're being taken for a ride again. People do like taking advantage of you, don't they? The problem is that you like to please people, and so you avoid letting them down and pander to their request. You have a kind soul and would do anything for anyone. It's a beautiful gesture, and and genuinely want everybody to be happy, but a but at what cost? If your own wants and needs are being ignored, then always putting others first means that you're not valuing yourself. When you say yes to others, make sure that you're not saying no to yourself. Eventually you'll feel worn down, trodden on, and resentful. It's time to be assertive and put boundaries in place. It says you like to relieve people of burdens rather than impose. You're under no obligations. Saying no empowers you. See your demands from another's point of view. Boundaries ensure respect and understanding. Uh, a spell incantation, want to read it, or I can screenshot it to you later. Uh, so that way, uh, I hang on. Can you go to Christina, please? Because I'm
Hi, Shia.
all right. Go to Christina. Christina, I think somebody's coming. I don't
Okay.
know if it's I
Yeah,
don't know
we'll
if
be
it's for
right
her
back.
or who, but they're trying to talk my ear off, and I'm not understanding the words they're saying.
Yeah, spirits, right after the live stream, anybody who needs anything, unless you need to get a message through, which what I'll do is after the reading, I'll ask you guys, okay, if you have a message for anyone in the chat. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to write the message down, after Mary finishes the reading.
Okay. Hi, Shire.
Did you finish with Jen? Yeah, Jen, she's gonna screenshot those for you because you won't remember those incantations. So I don't think you have to
Yeah.
read. Hi,
Yeah,
Kevin.
I didn't
The
read the
other one.
last one because I know that I'm going to
Yeah.
screenshot it to you, so that way we don't take up so much time. Who's next? So I can get ready for
So
them.
okay, so next you're only gonna read one card for Boomer. He only wants one card, Mary.
All right, I'm okay.
I don't care if Sasha throws out 10.
Okay.
He only wants one card, okay? So
All
there we go.
right. It's
So
for
you get
Boomer,
ready for
right?
Boomer. I'm gonna read Jen. This is what you need to know. And that's what it started off with. Jen, you need to know you can manifest things, but not if your mind is all over the place. Clear your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. This will help with your balance. And getting balanced will help you see clearer. You can rest assured that you can overcome anything that's headed your way. Everyone will need healing together coming up, and someone has to be the glue. Sorry, that's you. So that, sorry, he rhymed even. Jack rhymed for you. So that was your message, Jen.
Okay. This is for Boomer, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be for Boomer. I just want to
Okay.
make sure that
I
Jen
only got
didn't
one
read
card.
anything else.
I got one
Okay.
card, and it is Spirit Guide. Imagine that. Okay. You've never ever walked alone, for each step you take is guided by a helpful and protective watcher who resides in the spirit world. Spirit guides come in many forms, including deceased loved ones, animals, and mystical beings who bring to you many gifts and lessons, and always have your best interest at heart. All you have to do is be willing to accept their presence and pay attention to their loving messages, which can come in many ways. You're being nudged to be meditative and to go into deep commune with your spiritual guardian at this time in order to harness spiritual connection and es- esoteric understanding. Well, Boomer, I think your guides are wanting to talk to you, and you're not listening. Maybe um, I don't know. It says magical meanings. Messages come to you through words in songs, conversations, and books. Signs are all around you. Trust your visions. Leave out gift of gratitude to seal your bond. Leave out gifts of gratitude to seal your bond. In other words, put out some food or something. Anyway,
I don't have anything, Boomer, for you because I'm not talking to your guys. You
are you
said you only wanted
welcome,
a
Jen?
card for Mary, right? So that's it there. I am not on. Are you talking to me, Christina, or the Christina W? I'm not on Discord. No, I can't figure out how to work it. I can't figure out how to work it. Terry is next.
Jen, she
Um,
can. Jen, she can, or I can. Either one. To clear your third eye.
yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
write down the teas from the video.
Okay.
Um, you're welcome, Jen. So Terry's next. Sorry, you are up again. So it's
You're
Terry, and then
welcome.
it's Smoking Joe. So that's what we got. No problem, Boomer. it, it gave me a break, so yeah, I was able to run and go to the bathroom. So thank you, Boomer.
Okay, who's next? Anybody? Anybody next?
I told you Terry. No, you didn't hear
Okay,
me.
okay. All right. This is
It's
Holy
Terry
Council
and
Terry.
then Smoking Joe, and that's what we got.
Okay. I'm shuffling. Hang on. They haven't threw one out at me yet. Okay, Terry got the good luck card. Let's see. Well, here we go. Found it. Having faced hardship and misfortune, a little bit of luck will be a welcome relief for you. By stepping away from a negative outlook, you've invited in a magical force that supports the fortuity you wish for. So look out for synchronicity and meaningful coincidences that negate your bad periods and that usher in a change of fortune. Think black cats, horseshoes, and four-leaf clovers to ensure that luck is most certainly on your side. Now is your chance to grab a fortuitous opportunity and take advantage of this prosperous energy of luck charms for your blessing with a lucky streak. Terry, you want to hear the spell part of it? Uh, the magical meanings for it, there's a change for the better. Lucky energy surrounds you right now. Grab opportunities with both hands. A black cat signals in a lucrative win. Ooh, you got a black cat or one that you know's around? I'll be rubbing their fur. Okay, you want to hear? Okay. Hold a coin to your heart at noon on a Tuesday during the phase of a full moon. Face south and say, a coin for gain to change the way good fortune favors me today. And flows to me and fills my core. Bad luck throws one forevermore. A winning streak, the bounty's in. This strike of luck will help me win. Celebrate through dancing or song. My lucky day, I can't go wrong. Leave the coin in nature for someone to pick up and share it in the luck and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, a protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, Brill, Feel power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Magical meaning is there's a change for the better. Lucky energy surrounds you right now. Grab opportunities with both hands. A black cat signals a lucrative win. I already read that part, but I read it again. Apparently, I needed to read it again. Anyway, that was your card, Terry.
All right, Terry, and I did get a message from your guide. So here it is. You have been getting sucked into some drama again. These people are not important to your life. Block and move on. Don't feel bad. Don't you dare feel bad, they said. Do you, be happy. You're in a good place. Don't let these clowns rain on your parade. Stomp right over them. That was your message from your guide, Billy Terry. Um,
Next.
and next is a smoking Joe.
Okay. All right, Smoking Joe. Well,
And
that
that's
was
it after
quick.
Joe. We didn't have any more. Fabulous.
That was quick. It already flipped. So, transformation. Okay, your card says it's been a long and arduous journey through a dark night of the soul. Nobody held you, sympathized with you, or dried your tears, nor did they congregate or praise you. This way, your path to walk alone, with only the misery of isolation for company. However, as you faced up to obstacles and challenges, a process of understanding and forgiveness has enabled you to embrace the parts that serve you. As one who has walked through the darkness, you're now ready to emerge and be brightly transformed to your so you can now hold the energy of both dark and light, knowing and wisdom and balance. Magical meaning is your prayers are answered. A spiritual awakening changes your perception. Keep your focus positive. An energy shift propels you to dizzy new heights. Study alchemy. Okay, that was your card. Uh, okay, Christina's still muted. She's still writing down your spirit guide's message to you.
Actually, I didn't even start writing her message yet, so it'll take me 5 more seconds because I was writing
I
to
know you was writing in chat.
them
Okay,
in the chat.
we got
So
we got we got time. Go ahead.
yeah, and I need the light on because I can't write in the dark. So give me one
I
second,
don't need to.
Joe.
I've been using my phone light because it's dark over here. Like I've got a light over there, but it's dark over on this side. So I'm trying to see. You're welcome, Smoking Joe. I'm reading the chat. So anybody wonders what I'm doing? Uh, so you guys, have I been hitting on you guys good or not? I mean, It's my first time reading. I haven't read in a long time. It's been like a long time. It's been over a year. I know that I haven't done any readings. Um, I will get better the more I do it. It's like starting all over again. Once you start, it all kicks in, but still, it just takes a minute for you to get used to reading again and to feel it and to know that you're hitting it right. Thanks, Nina. I'm glad I was spot on. That makes me feel better. I feel like I know that when I do cards, I either spread them out on the table and I let my the feeling I get as I go over them with my hand to pick the cards, or I either shuffle them. Today I shuffled them just because I'm doing readings with Christina, and it's actually doesn't take as much time as it does to read the other way. But then I wait for the card to either flip out at me or they tell me to stop, and I stop, and the card that I'm supposed to read is the one on top when they tell me to stop. So that's
Yeah.
how I do it. All right,
Okay, Joe,
Christina.
here's your message. You are a busy beaver. However, unlike a beaver, you have to try to manage what you're doing better, your time and your thoughts. You are all over the place sometimes, and your energy's been acting a little loopy. Try to make lists, and then your spirit guide laughed and said, and breathe in between all of this. So I don't know if you've been having a stressful time, a busy time, um, but his laugh was breathe in between, your thoughts and the situations and everything. That's breathe. Don't forget to breathe. So that was your message, and I hope that made sense. And I think I usually am spot on for you guys, but of course you're gonna tell me if I'm not, or if it doesn't make sense, because then
Well,
I
I
can
asked them if I was, because
right. I
of
can probe your guides a little more because sometimes, the guides could be cryptic, or, you don't understand it. So you could always ask us to elaborate and we'll try to get more info for you, of course.
oh yeah. I mean, I noticed from the time I started reading cards to the end part, I got better. I
Um,
wasn't as fumbled with words and all that, and I
yeah,
was feeling it more. Um, I do start feeling when I read somebody like that, even if it's quick reading, like
yeah.
that is, like a one card reading or whatever. I feel their energy, and I feel the energy of them, and their
Hmm.
spirit guide usually pops in, but one of them anyway, and it's like so, and I take from their energy that I feel, I put it into the cards, and that's when it brings your card out.
Yeah. I've been busy doing stuff since I lost my brother-in-law 3 weeks ago. Ah, that's why your head's all over the place and your energy's crazy. I understand. I'm so sorry for your loss. And
I'm sorry for your loss too. 3 years is not, it's not that long ago.
3 weeks, sweetheart.
Oh, also
Oh,
3 years
you're talking
in
to
here.
Christine and I'm talking to Joe. One's 3 years
Oh,
and one's
Joe's
three
got
weeks.
one 3 weeks and she's got one 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm sorry, Joe. I it's hard. Hi, Andrew. I don't think I said hi to you, but I am now.
Um, who came in that we didn't? Did we miss somebody? I hope not. Um, oh, Maria. So this is the deal. He's comfortable, so he will come back unless you tell him, don't come back. Make sure that's very clear. Cause say I'm changing the locks. You're not coming back. Once he steps out that door, Maria, make sure to change the locks. I'm just saying. Because people get comfortable and you're his free ride right now.
Oh, yeah, we didn't tell you he was moving in 3 months. We told you. You told it was the
No,
thing
I
that he was
we
going on vacation and
he
that he was
asked,
going
will he go
somewhere.
on vacation? The guide said yes, he will go on vacation. But
If
once it yeah, his doormat. But if he's gonna go to his country for vacation. The guide said yes, he was gonna go. But she's asking if he'll come back. Well, only if you let him.
right, and remember we told her that she said what she told us. She said that she didn't want him there no more. Really, she was done. So I mean, if that's the case, tell him to stay gone. When he
Yeah.
goes somewhere, tell him not to come back. They're gonna change the locks or whatever,
Yep.
and let it go. I mean, you're gonna have to do one thing or the other because it's it's clearly bothering you because you've been asking us this for now. I don't know. It's been a while. I know for the last 3 weeks you've been asking Christina. So
It's okay. I don't mind asking. The problem is that they didn't change. If that's what you're asking, like, is he not gonna go? They didn't give me that inkling. They said yes, he's gonna go. Whether he comes back or not, like I said, is gonna be up to you. That's what they've been saying the whole time. It's up to you. Just stand firm and be like, no.
right, right. I mean,
And
they're not.
you have the strength. Hey, Sammy, how are you?
Hi, Sammy.
Um, so just like a few little updates. So, um, Friday night I told Fancy, you guys, most of you guys know Fancy. Um, yeah, that's why you're stuck with him because you don't, you well, you once he's gone, all that depression and everything is gonna lift. Trust me. I went through the same thing for 20 years with my son's father. And 2 years ago he blocked me. And for 2 years I hadn't heard anything until yesterday. He must have been drunk or something when he texted me, but I didn't answer him. But you know, like if you don't stay strong, if you don't stay tough, it's gonna be 20 years of misery until finally he's the one that goes, "Oh, fuck it, I found somebody else. Screw you." That's how it normally goes. Excuse my language. But um, so yesterday was campfire story night. It was a spooky one, and that was given to us by Fancy. And then today I wrote a new song, which I was given just one line from one of our subscribers, Andre, and he gave me one line and was like, "Can you write a story?" And I'm like, "There's one line, I don't know." Um, but I ended up being able to write a song with that one line because I used it as the chorus. So if you like some music, I did not sing it. The AI sung my words and believe me, you'll be happy that I had the AI sing because I can't sing. And then tomorrow, Tired Camara's real paranormal experience um will be on Sinister Sundays. So definitely guys check that out. It was so interesting. I think you guys will really like it. He already telling me he wants a new life. Yeah, everything he dreams of. Yeah, but the problem is, Marie, he doesn't know what he wants, and that's why he's still there. So no point. If he tells you he wants out, good. Bye, don't come back. Because once he's gone, that leaves time for you to get to go have coffee, find new friends, find a new social circle. With him there, your energy's so bad you can't find another social circle or friends to hang out with because you're stuck in that energy, that bad energy.
Well, I think the communication between the two is broke down. I think she needs to set him down, tell him exactly how she feels. Don't be afraid to say what you mean, and make sure it's what you mean when you talk to him, and let
Yeah.
him tell you what he wants, and then you all figure out if you both are willing to do that. If you're not, then it's time to walk away. If you're willing to work on it, then work on it. But you two need to talk to each other, because him telling you that he wants a submissive wife, there's a reason why he's saying that. I mean, he loves you or he wouldn't be there. I feel that he loves you anyway. So I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting. But
It could
I agree
be
with you.
my my son's father said he loved me, but for
Well, you got to figure out how to do that,
20
Marie.
years on and off, right? He treated me like a piece of crap. Like I was just gonna always be there regardless of what stupidness he did to me, and that's not how that works, you know. But that was my experience, you know. So he tells me I'm ugly and fat. Yeah, that's what my ex used to do. He used to be like, "Oh, you know, you gained some weight, your thighs." And I was so skinny back then. I'm not like I am now. I was super skinny. I wore a size 2. And my mother would get mad because my mother would be like, if thinking that I wasn't going to eat and get even skinnier and be sickly because this idiot's telling me I'm fat. And I'm like, no, I don't listen to him. But that's another thing. Okay, you're in a relationship, you don't even listen to the person. But um, that was my experience.
All right,
So
let's see.
if anybody
Steve
can learn
put
from my experience, then that's what it is. But that's all.
Steve put
Yeah.
100% get it. My friend, when he first passed, I would see a reason to call him every day, and then remember. I mean, now I just outright talk to him every day.
Aw.
Steve, I get it. I understand totally.
Um,
He's telling that to
my
Christina, but I get it.
yes, the other Christina, not even me, Christina. But yeah, the a lot of people, and I don't know. You guys, let me know down in the comments below. Have you guys been experiencing lately and a lot of visitations? A lot of people have been messaging me that they're getting different visitations, and then my daughter's been getting them, and a lot of people have been having a lot of visits lately from deceased loved ones that I know of. And I'm just curious, there's 9 of you here. How many of you have, in the last month, have had a loved one visit you that you know of? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Maria. I feel he visits me. There you go.
Well, yeah, YouTube's been. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I mean, like our names now on here. I don't know. Who knows?
Really tired? You know what? My father has passed in 1998. And really, I wasn't. back then, and I literally, he passed 2 days before I had my, well,
I think
he
Sammy
passed
wants to
2 days
read him, but
after I should have had my daughter. And what happened was, so I was so caught up with, literally, I had his funeral, and the next day I gave birth to my daughter. So, um, I hadn't had time then to connect, and now it's so long, right? So, but my mother, who now she's past 13 years in 2012, she's still very um prominent coming around, especially to visit her great grandchild. So, and so one time I had asked, she was talking to Danny, and I said, "Hey, is dad around, or was he reincarnated? Because I don't really feel dad energy, right?" And she told me, "No, he's around. He's busy up there." So sometimes I guess they have jobs they do up in the spirit realm too. There's jobs. And so they won't be here on this plane. So I understand how it can feel like that, they're not coming by anymore. Um I've been closed up lately. I'm not even open right now. Oh, there you go. In dreams. There you go. Yeah, they come to you any way
Sammy
they
asked
can.
for a. Sammy wants a reading. Do you want to do one or?
Yeah, why don't you want to read the card? Go ahead. Hi
I'll read
SFL,
it.
honey.
Sammy, you want a card reading? It's only one card unless two flips out. Sometimes there's been two flip out. Pretty sure she said it in the chat earlier. So let me get her card going here. All right, this is for Sammy. Hang on. Shuffle. Well, I said shuffle, and then they flipped out at me. So hang on a minute. Why does she always get three? I mean, really? She always does. Let's see. I don't.
Oh, that's horrible, Kamara.
All right. Okay, here's what we got. Turn the camera on here so she can see. Card. Okay, you got. I'll set it down and didn't really look at it to see what it said. You got financial health. It's first card. Let me read it. Okay. You might find yourself drowning in a sea of red demands if you don't slow down and take stock of the mess you're in. Burying your head in the sand won't get you out of the hole. You're being urged to recognize that your avoidance, inexperience, or irresponsibility has become a liability, and you can't afford to ignore your desperate situation. The worry, stress, and anxiety that accompanies that has taken its toll on you. Don't know where to turn to. Acknowledgement and responsibility of the debt is the first step in Rule of Magic when weaving a spell to improve your financial health and become debt free once and for all. Magical meanings is stop your extravagances. Seek professional advice. Money owed is paid off. Accept a windfall. Expect a windfall, I mean. Someone is indebted to you. Have faith as your financial life heals. Uh, there's a spelling incantation, but I'll send it to you in the messenger so we don't take up time on it. Next one is family. Sometimes you feel as though nobody listens, let alone understands you. I've heard her say that a million times. Family members are often too busy to appreciate you, and even though you're surrounded by people, you can feel isolated. In a family, everyone has their own individual personality, and it's sometimes hard to gel or agree. A clash is normal in any family. Before you were born, you chose who your parents were to be, as well as any siblings. This was to ensure you had the necessary learning experience, whether positive or negative, you needed in order to grow and develop into the person you came here to be. In fact, your family is your greatest teacher of all. Turn to your family for support. A rift is being healed. A family gathering brings good news. Make allowances for family differences. A new arrival is announced. Oh Lord, not a new baby. Lord, no. Travel is your next one. If anybody don't know, this is my cousin in the chat that I'm doing the reading for. When you wish for what you wish for will not come about. What you wish for will not come about by sheltering within the comfort of your four walls and all that makes you feel secure. You're being called to journey the road less traveled. For the answers you seek certainly won't be found while you're sitting on the sofa. Instead, book that trip of a lifetime. Soak up the fiery sun of faraway lands. Go climb a mountain. Bathe in tropical waters or make that overdue visit you've been promising. This is the perfect time to go and seek adventure and to retreat from a mundane world. So by the bold so be the bold explorer. Go and discover for yourself what's waiting out there just for you. A journey reveals answers. You need a break. You're protected. Travel brings about the change you seek. Break from your comfort zone. Freedom awaits. What's crazy? She said, "This is crazy. What's crazy?" Okay, you gotta explain that.
Did you read her three cards?
Yes.
Okay, I have a little message for you, Sammy. You have a million things going on. Sometimes you get the wrong ideas of how to go about them. I understand closing off, but if you close off your guides, you can't hear the help being offered. So maybe you have been,
She
you
just said
should,
she closed off.
yeah, but you can close off and still have your
Right,
guides. You can
right.
teach her that, Mary, maybe, because I think maybe she fully closed and her guides cannot get to her. Like they can't go through,
That's what she
like,
did.
and
I don't even have to ask her. I can feel it.
yeah, it's not that's not good. If you're looking for spiritual guidance from your guides, you can't shut down totally. There are ways to just sh- shut down without shutting out your guides. So anyway, I'm sure Mary could help her with that.
Yep. Did it hit home for you, Sammy? Is that what you're trying to say? I think she's typing.
Yeah. Mm.
I've been paying off debt to buy a house, and I've been feeling like I've been alone lately, just kind of like a burden to everyone, and
Hi,
we have to
Regina.
move ASAP.
Oh, I'm sure you're not a burden to anyone.
No,
If you're doing your job and doing what you're supposed to do, then that's it.
you're not a burden.
Oh, one day we could have like a question and answer kind of thing
I
where
paid attention.
we allow people to come up. Hi, Fancy. I just mentioned you, Fancy, how our spooky story was Friday, the story that you gave me. So you'll have to go told everybody if they didn't see it, they'll have to go see it. Oh no, Sammy. Got a good true story for you. A friend of mine one day said she still missed her first love from school and said his name. What this guy showed her my phone. He's a good pal. Wow. See, everyone's connected by like, what do they say? By like three people or something. I think that's what they said. Like they did like, and everybody in the world is connected by the third person or something. Like, so it's three people. Every third person, you'll find somebody who you'll have somebody else in common with. Like, it's really weird. Like, I think that's what they said.
Why? Okay, okay.
Oh, there you go, Sammy. And they said to take a trip.
Why am I not seeing it? I don't know. I'm not seeing Chimera. Is that am I saying that right?
Tired Camara. Yeah.
Okay, it says that alone bear 4655. I don't see Chimera at all. Unless that's her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Robert. 6 degrees of separation. Is that what they say? Yeah. But I think they went even above that and said like there was like, yeah, I think it was every third person or something now.
Chimera. Okay. All right. So you're the alone bear. Yippers. Okay.
Wow, Super Saint. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tired Kamara.
Well,
Did you hear my?
Maybe Sammy, you need to take a trip and go see him by yourself instead of having everybody with you.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, Robert, I'm sorry. I don't even have words for that. Regina, it does in my family.
Do you
It comes
remember the
in
name of my
threes.
guide? Sammy. I literally wrote down a few of your guides' names. I actually have it inside. I'm gonna go grab it, Mary, okay?
Marie, you're gonna have that chance to. It will come. Right, you guys. Robert, you just hang in there with us. We'll keep you going.
Actually, here you go. So, um, I didn't have to go get the list. I walked in there, went to go, and then so Ben, Ben, Sammy is your spirit, like your, I guess your main guide, if you want to call him that. And you can only open up to talk to Ben. Like, and you don't have to open fully. Like I said, Mary can probably teach you how to do that. I don't close anybody off because I do crossings, except bad ones. So I have a whole incantation that I do to block myself from bad. And this is not negative energy because I don't care if they're a little wonky. They want to cross over, but I mean really like bad, like spirits that would hurt me. That's who I'm closed off to only. You know.
What'd you say that I
So
can do?
you can tell her just how to open up so she could talk to Ben only, her spirit guide.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, Chimera, if you want, I mean, it's a different reading. It's coming from me and not from Christina, but actually, your guides is the ones that pull the cards. But along with my energy and your energy, I use. So um, it's up to you. Do you want one?
Yeah, they're cards only, so the cards are usually not bad. Go for it, Mary.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna grab iced coffee while you're doing that.
Okay. All right. We'll shuffle the cards. Okay. Okay, you had three fall out. Well, let's see. Huh. First is grieving. Okay. You're experiencing a great loss right now, and so it's important to acknowledge your grief through the drops of your tears. Allow them to flow freely to cleanse away your wounded emotions as you nurse a broken heart. Whether you're tragically lost a loved one or something come to an end, the unbearable pain is more than you can cope with, and you're not sure how you can carry on. However, know that your prayers have been heard in your hour of need. Slowly, your heart will begin to knit together the fragments that have been scattered, and eventually you'll feel whole again. Eternal love shines bright forever. Visit a bereavement counselor. Someone's grieving, giving you grief. A deceased loved one is trying to connect. Open your heart, and new start beckons. Okay, that's your first card. Next card is reconciliation. And I know that I just had them two cards, but when I put the cards back in the deck, I put them in separately so they don't stay together. So these flipped out together though. Reconciliation. Okay. There's something familiar in the air as your sense evoke memories that remind you of a distant recollection rather. You're being called to reach deep into your past as something relevant to today besides resides there. This card marks an occasion of connecting with loved ones, a celebration to bring people together, and an unexpected visitor, someone who was lost to you has sought you out. It's time to dig out old diaries, sift through photographs, and allow yourself to drift back to time gone by. Soon, all will be revealed as you reconcile with the familiar feelings of yesteryear. A shared song reveals love. A family reunion brings joy. An old flame connects via social media. Reconnect with the spirit. A loved one is sending signs from across the veil. I definitely think there's somebody that you have lost is trying to reach you. I feel that um, strongly. And psychic abilities, not physical, psychic abilities is your next one. Well, and my fingers can move pages. I gotta use my psychic abilities to find a page. All right, here we go. I got it. You're experiencing a great shift in your personal energy, and what you once found attractive no longer attract found attractive no longer appeals to you as your sensitivity increases. Everything that you're feeling is entirely natural, for it's your wish and desire to evolve spiritually that has brought about these changes in you. As you connect with your angels and guides, practice meditation, say daily prayers, and live your truth. Your vibrational frequency raises to match that of which you now seek. The psychic phenomena you've experienced is real. It's time to trust in the subtle messages of the spirit as new spiritual doorways open to awaken your psychic abilities. It says trust your psychic gifts. Join a circle to open up your spiritual communication. A clairvoyant confirms the answers you seek. Your intuition is correct. This is your path. There you go. That's your cards.
So that definitely meant that she asked if does that mean her predictions are right, and that just answered it. That last
Yeah,
two
it
lines.
pretty much did. Yeah. You're welcome. Now, Christina's got for you, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I was eating and drinking, but um, so I didn't talk to your spirit guide yet. Your spirit guide was probably having coffee with me. Well, I left them coffee and ice cream, so. Good night, Jen. Take care.
Good night, Jen.
Go check on your
Take
mom
care.
and brother and everybody. And yeah, if you need anything, you have me on Messenger.
Tell Eddie hi. I'll send them to you and as soon as we get off of here.
Mhm. Oh, Christina, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
You're very
I
welcome.
do,
I hope that I
I
hit
do
home
this,
with you.
yeah, Christina, I do this every Wednesday, usually by myself, but this Wednesday we had like a blackout warning, so we weren't supposed to keep lights on and everything, and so I had a migraine, so I didn't do it this Wednesday, but I only missed 2 Wednesdays in 2 years. So yeah. So it definitely Wednesday I'll be doing it again. So every Wednesday we do card readings. Thursday we do whatever, and Saturday we do whatever. You basically told me I'm about to be going through possible hell again. Oh. Well, wait. Let me see if I could talk to your spirit guide and give you more information. But we'll, we'll see if they'll tell me anything. Okay, Cassie. Cassie is your spirit guide, right? I ran out of room on in the book
I'm
finished.
sorry but
I'm
uh,
sorry, but that's the way the cookie crumbles,
I think
basically.
you're going to be strong enough to go through it. You'll be okay. I feel you're
Well,
going to be all right through it. Okay, you got broad enough shoulders to take it, and you're a strong woman. That's what I'm getting.
all right, let me see if I can contact Cassie.
Well, being already prescripted, I just, sorry. I I really think you're gonna be all right. Thank you, Christina, for hitting the bell. Good night. Hi, Scott. It's all right, Scott. Scott, you want a reading? So far, you guys haven't drained me too much, so a little bit, but not bad. I fancy. Fancy, you want a reading? Not that we already read you.
So I'm almost done. Sorry, just let me finish with this thought for her,
Uh,
and then if anybody else wants readings, then we can do a little more if you want. Oh, stupid light, turn on. I can't write in the dark.
all right. All right, Fancy. That's fine. I just thought I'd ask. All right, Scott. That's cool. It's okay that you're late, Scott. It's no big deal. You're here. That's the main thing.
Okay. Um, you're tired. Here you go. Your visions most always come to fruition. However, nothing, and they specified nothing, is really written in stone. There are timelines to jump, other places to travel. Don't be dismayed. For the divine are your guides. Your heart is the fire that lights your way. That was your message from your guide, by the way. So I hope that made you feel a little better. Oh,
Super
5
thing.
a.m. Much love to you, Maria. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great
Bye,
night.
Maria.
Sleep well. Yes, Maria. Um, I was wondering if my dad, yeah, a little bit, but there is one thing my spirit guide forgot. Death is inevitable. Well, yeah, everybody dies. Unfortunately, they did tell me, the guides, because I asked them, hey, by any chance, not that I want to be, but is there a such thing as immortality? And they're like, no, because you can't, not for your body or the person you are now, if that makes sense. Immortality for a soul is different. But for this body, you have to get rid of it. It can't go forever, you know. So nobody's immortal. Nothing is body wise is immortal, but your soul will live on, is what they told me. So there you go. Which is,
And
um,
Super Saint, does that you just go
spirit
through
is immortal,
that?
right? Well, another life. Don't look at it that way. I can't wait. I
Robert.
personally am one of those people who don't. Robert, have a great night, darling. Um, when I pass, my spirit guides and I and all the little ones here, we're gonna go and travel all over the world before we cross over. We're gonna go travel. We're gonna see the pyramids. I'm dying to go to Egypt. I got a whole bucket list of things to do when I pass. Let me tell you. Before
Oh,
I go up
I hate
there,
to hear that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. No lifetime warranty on the human shell. Yeah, unfortunately, there is none. Um, you don't have to say it here if you don't want to, honey. If you want to text it to me on Messenger, of course I will listen and answer you when I get off of here. Mhm. Um, you don't have to spill your business here, my love. Um, if you don't want to, we don't. That's why I have my messenger for you guys. If anybody wants to message me, my messenger is up in the um my Facebook's up in my links with like my PayPal and all that. So anybody can message me. Just tell me who you are when you send the message if your name is different because I might not know who you are. And I'm a little weird about, I don't mind you guys, but I don't want any, weirdos
I'm not
to
going to
message
answer you
me
back if
that
she
I
don't know
don't
who you are.
know. That I don't know.
I don't either.
Clarky is my
I
spirit
don't
animal.
accept messages from people I don't know. So if you message me for some reason on there, um, tell me who you are from over here on YouTube, so I
What
can
if,
make sure I know who you are, and
yeah,
because I
what if
won't
you don't
answer it if I don't know.
what if you don't have Facebook? I do have also an email up there. And I don't check the email as often, so it may take me longer to get back to you. Um, Although if you comment on one of my videos and say, "Hey, I left you an email," then I'll be able to check it. So yeah, I
Um,
do have that.
I also have
After my vacation. Yeah.
I don't know if she's on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, X. I guess I have X, and I have messages on there too. So, but it's under Lunar Eclipse. It's not under the Mary Bean. So, if you message me on X, you'll get me off my main channel, and I've got all mine posted on my channel too. Of
Yeah.
my main channel, all my ways to reach me, Messenger, Facebook, all that.
Have a wonderful night, Robert. I'm sure Diane 21st can get in touch other ways if both parties approve. Friends of friends and all that. Yeah, I was wondering who was flying with me in my dream with me. It was a male. We both had wings. Okay. So wait, you let me ask your guide, Super Saint. I can ask them and see if they have um okay. If they have an answer for you, um mhm, we have Jody, right? Jody. Um can Jody come back and talk to us? Can we do that? Or do you guys know? Huh? Where?
Good night, Kamara.
Um okay, the tired. Have a great night. Yeah, message me later. Clark, yes. Um, mm, Clark is your spirit animal, right? Um,
Who's leaving us?
tired Kamara is getting to
Oh yeah,
bed
I said good night to her. Yeah. Okay.
before I went to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so here's what they gave me. I mean, they don't go usually into specifics if it's something just for you, but the male was a protector of the highest rank. You flew together to be bonded. So not only do you have a guide and a regular human guide, which was Jody, right? You have a animal guide, and you also obviously have a protector. And they said this is a protector of the highest rank. So, and obviously this protector has wings, and he took you with the wings so that yous can be bonded. Um, Don't forget, guys, to check out Sinister Sunday tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, Tyre Kamara's story will be there, uh, her actual paranormal story.
Yeah. Effing awesome, she says.
Freaking awesome! Um, I not an angel, but it an elemental.
And by you guys having wings, it could have been a
Um,
way for them to.
well, elementals have wings too, like
Right,
depending
but I'm
on
saying by
what
her
kind of
having wings.
elemental they are. And elementals, I found out recently, have different rankings. So you have, because there's like original ones, and then there's like, they're divine, they're high divine. Like they were, the elementals were here before angels, like by
Yes, Samantha.
3 million years or something. So Yeah, higher. Think higher than angel. And if you don't know anything about elementals, like I have two videos about it. I think we were gonna go over it Thursday, but we got I did the I went to see the fireworks with my son, so maybe this time around, this Thursday we'll do elemental. Oh wow, and that's probably why you have a an elemental. Um, would they tell me what kind? And I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh, somebody's driving my head insane right now. Okay, one second. Okay. Okay. So actually, you have a fire elemental. And so the fire elemental was the first elemental that was formed. Um, and you needed a feisty one, they said. Um, so yeah, you needed a feisty one. But
And
those
that,
kind of elementals can take all different shapes, dragons, all sorts of things. So
yeah,
they might he might have took the form that he figured you'd be most comfortable with him. Um, you know, in the form of that, like so. You got it, Super Saiyan. You're gonna protect all the animals? Yeah.
I believe that too. That humans are the cruelest animal. Yes,
Yeah.
me too.
Mm-hmm. But and that's why the elemental probably took a really big liking to you because you are so kind to nature. Anybody using stamps with ink or do imprinting on other materials? I will sometimes do regular stampings with ink, but I don't, and sometimes I have a little wood burner thing that I can, you know, do like kind of wood stamping and stuff, but that's the only thing I do with that kind of stuff.
I have done silk screen printing, but it's been a long time ago. We're
Okay,
talking
so
years. I was a teenager.
Sammy has three questions of sorts. Did you see them?
You what?
Sammy had three questions in the chat. Did you see them? You're okay, Super Saint. Don't worry about it. No problem, Fancy.
Are you getting an answer for, or what?
Oh, I could if you want. I had Super Saint's guide's energy, so I I was answering hers first. Hey, AL, how are you, sweetheart? So I couldn't, I can only do one thing at a time. Sorry, Mary. So let me find Sammy. I know I saw her writing questions, but I didn't. I Mm, so let me start with I'm going back. You have two questions. Okay. So her first question is, am I a part of the wolf pack? Okay, so question one, let me just write them there. Hmm, mm, so then I'll ask them and then I'll tell you. And the second question is, do I still have an elemental god? Okay, those were your two questions, right? I didn't miss it. You never got a notification. I'm sorry. I basically went live, I think, at like 10 minutes after I messed our last message through Messenger. I thought I told you I was getting ready to go live, but I asked, I'm in my third program. I can make custom design. Cool.
Super Saiyan, I got a question for you about animals.
Okay, while you do that,
What's the
I'm
what's the
gonna
best
turn off
flea?
myself to answer Sammy.
What's the best flea and tick control that I can put on my dog? Uh, Topical. Frontline Plus. All right. Because I used Advantix and it didn't work very well at all. All right, I'll get Frontline then. Because we ticks are bad. Not ticks, but fleas are bad this year, man. Little black ones. Oh my god, they're horrifying. Poor baby, I hate to have him walk out in the yard. Yeah, Skinner. We don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they even changed. Look at your name there. It's got the at sign in front of it.
Yeah, they don't even have the channel name. Okay, Sammy, I got some answers for you. So okay. So and this my wolf told me and laughed about it. Yeah, she has a wolf, a cousin wolf. It's third removed, but pretty much you're stuck somewhere in with the wolf pack because you have a wolf that's third removed. I don't know where that is on the list, but yeah. And then you and they laughed about that. And then um you're you have a protector that's an elemental and he called him a newbie. So he's kind of like in learning. He's in training. He's a training one. If that makes sense. He's a newbie. He's training. Somebody's training him anyway, but he's with you. Okay, that's all they gave me on that. So I thought it was funny when they laughed. It like, a cousin, like third removed. I'm like a third removed cousin. I'm like, okay.
Well, see, I'm cousins to Sammy, right? Okay, Sammy's
Yeah.
my cousin. So I knew the answer that you was gonna give her, but I just wanted to be sure I was right, so I had you do it.
There you go. And
But
did I get it right?
yeah, you did. She is part of the wolf pack, yes.
Yeah.
The cousin wolf that she's got is a third removed cousin to mine, and because she's actually my third cousin,
Oh, okay.
because her mother is my second cousin because her dad was my first cousin. So
No. So, Sammy, they're not going to tell you more about the wolf because you have to know about the wolf.
you have to
Like
open up and talk to your wolf
like
yourself.
I, I, Danny always called me part of the wolf pack. I thought, I was like, oh yeah, okay, there's a wolf, but it didn't click until one day I'm like, hey, Danny, there's a brown and white wolf in my kitchen. I saw her. And he's like, well, it's about fucking time, you damn. The wolves are, you have to figure out how to talk to them. And they won't even like, usually they won't tell you their name. You have to get their name. They won't tell me their name to give it to you. A lot of times the spirit animals won't, but the wolves really won't.
I
Because
told
you know, I don't know why, but that's how they are. Anyway,
you have to get the name too. I had to get mine.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
but that
have you seen a
like
black one since?
sometimes the spirit animals, especially if they're like a main guide or something, like when they do the readings, like with Super Saint, they'll tell me, yeah, you can tell them, or no, you can't, or yes, you can, or whatever. And then I'll tell them or not tell them. But with with the wolf, no. Even with like the one of them, Lori's like she calls her granddaughter, but they're just really close. Um, not actual her granddaughter, but anyway, she was over one day with her, and when I did the reading, I was like, I just see white fuzz. That's all they let me see is this big white fuzz. And then the girl's like, oh, it's a polar bear. And I'm like, is it? And they were like, yeah, she got it. And I'm like, oh, see, you got it. It's a polar bear. So now, you know, ask ask the polar bear their name because they're there. And and then she kind of went from there. Um, but anyway. Hi, Randy. How are you?
Well, Sammy, I mean, there's a reason why you still see her and you dream about her. Think about that. You need to open up to your guides.
She's one of my favorite. Yep. Wait, oh my God, I've seen a black wolf since I was little. Yeah, hello.
Uh,
Hello. Now you have to say, hi, Mr. Black Wolf, what's your name? You know, and I'm sure he'll tell you. I kind of have an idea. I'm going to write it down. If it's a black wolf and it's a third cousin removed. And then and
Well,
then
they only
you
yell at you when they love you.
eh, what do you think his name is, Sammy? You know, I watched the Animal Planet, and my favorite animal I figured out was these little lizards. They were these little lizards, right? And it they had males and females. And literally the males were like lazy and they just knocked the women up and did nothing and the women did all the work. And the woman and the women were like, fuck this bullshit, right? And they started rubbing up against each other and popping out their own clones of themselves, which were female, and all the males died out. I was like, that's the best thing ever. That they changed their whole species, not because I don't have anything against men, women, or anything, but just for them to be like, hey, this isn't working for our species, we're gonna change it. Like, yeah, that like I was so impressed. And but guys, that just goes to show you, when you as a group all go together and put your minds to something, look what you could do, really. You can change the whole narrative, you know? Just saying.
Is she right? She got Atticus.
She's actually close because I'm pretty sure it's this. Okay. So you got really, really close, Sammy. She's kind of hearing it. She's like you with the names. Like, okay, I
Hi,
kind
Randy.
of. Um, can I tell her now that she tried real
You
tough
put
again?
Atticus or Articus?
Okay, I said she got really close, and the name of the name of the third cousin removed is Ashton. It's actually Ashton, and he likes Ash or Ashy. Um, Ashton is his full name, though. So Ashton can kind of, if she was trying to hear it, could sound like that kind of thing.
Randy just come in. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Randy. I said hi to Randy, didn't I? Yes.
I don't know if I said hello. Hey, I catnapped since then, so it passed 5 seconds, you know.
Females are the future is my favorite T-shirt. There you go.
Females are a picture. Here we are. Hey, you can't have a
All
male
she's
without
got
a
to do is
female.
think of Ashton
I mean, think
Krista.
about that. You can't have a male without a female.
Oh, okay. Let's go over phase real quick. So yeah, um, yeah. Well, in the case that we all started just rubbing up against each other and popping out females, I guess we wouldn't need the males. Okay, so um, so Fae folk, Fae folk are there's so many different kinds, but their realm, the Fae folks' realm, is right under us. It's actually closer to our realm than the angel realm or any other realm, the Fae folk. And there's nature ones, they have a lot of different species of Fae, So just imagine, and they all look differently. Um, so think of Tinkerbell, but all different types. Some have wings, some don't have wings. Um, the nature ones tend to not have wings. They're more like little people. Um,
There's a bet in the chat.
you know, so yeah, that's what fae folks are. They're in a plane that's so close to ours that they can be kind of seen in our realm, but they live in the one under us, basically. And they're like what Tinkerbell would look like. And there you go. Um, are created by friction. That's funny, AL. At conception, we are all female. There you go. Go back, Mary. You said hi right after Christina. There you go, Rand. Now, gnomes are something different. Gnomes are what's the easiest way to explain this? Where they got the idea of gnomes is from earth elementals take that shape. So they're not actually a separate species. They're elementals that usually earth elementals that take that form of what looks like a gnome. Welcome back. Um so they're not the same as fae folk because they're different. They're a different species. Gnomes are usually earth elementals. They also have a different kind of like they do have a, I guess they would kind of look like them, the little um if you saw a little nature fae without the wings, he would kind of look like a gnome too, but um n- what what they were seeing and how the gnomes came about is because someone was seeing earth elementals. That's kind of the shape they take. Okay. Do you understand me? Okay. Just try. Just, you know what I'm saying, right? Welcome back, Diane. Okay. So did that make sense, Super Saint? Did I answer your question about Faye and gnomes? Boomer, I have a story for you, by the way.
I guess I muted myself. I've been sitting here talking up a storm and I muted myself.
Oh
Uh,
no.
you're welcome, Super Saiyan, anytime. And the reason why we did the readings tonight the way we did them is because I have them pick the card, your cards out, flip your cards out for me. But I don't them talk. I can't have them talking to me and me trying to get a message to them while I'm doing the cards because at this present moment it's too much energy flow for me. Reading the cards is enough energy and I can do that, but just reading out of the book and stuff, but doing a reading for you, like Christina does right now, I couldn't do that. So I just did it this way. So, Mary, the muted conversations are always the best, right? Are you trying to say that I need to stay muted or what?
Yeah. No, she's saying, you say this whole thing muted and it sounds great, and then when you have to repeat it, you
I know,
always
right? Right? You have to repeat it. You've missed
you're
something
like,
out.
you know what I'm fucking saying. I don't want to say it again.
Right? Right. I knew what she meant. I just pulling her buttons.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
you have
pulling
a
on
new
her
card?
toes. Though.
You want me to tell you now and not in your live stream? Okay, Boomer, fine. But if I tell you now, you won't want to hear it when you ask for a paranormal story in yours. I figured I'd save it for the next time you go live. How about that? Yeah, exactly. Okay? Yeah, yeah. Remind me, Boomer, because sometimes I forget shit.
Right, right, you're right. It's hard. It never comes out the same.
No, never. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for Boomer. Yep. Yeah. Well, and you know what? I am actually was gonna just tell Mary. I think I'm ready to end it because my head is freaking killing me and I really want to eat something.
That's fine.
Even
'Cause
though there's 12 of you here. Um, Boomer, you see Boomer D down there? Let's put
my
his link
energy
in.
is waning, so it's fine.
Um, let's put his link in. I mean, we've been here 3 hours and 33 minutes, so so what I'm
Drop
gonna
the link,
do,
Boomer.
yeah, I was gonna drop Boomer's link if you don't have him and you're interested in hanging out a little longer. We'll go over to Boomer's and we'll hang out there a little. Yeah, a lot of noise outside. Yeah. Time to eat and rest. Exactly, SFL. Really do. So if anybody's interested, that's Boomer's link. He'll be going live in a few minutes. Boomer, what
Yeah, he's
did
doing it like right after we're done.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just be a simple Zoom call. Okay, great. So we'll head over there. And guys, so what we'll do is say goodnight to you all. Thank you so much for coming. Please don't forget to check out. I put a new song today. Fancy gave me a great story line, and I told her story that she gave Friday. And tomorrow is going to be Tired Camara's paranormal experience, which is really out of this world, guys. So please go check that out tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the next time I will see you live on my channel will be Wednesday for card readings again. So it should be at 11 o'clock. So Boomer will be going in 10 minutes. So make sure you have them on, and I'm going to play the outro, and we will see you later. Mary, you have anything you want to say?
No, thank you guys for accepting me. Let me read you tonight. Read your cards. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, and you'll see Mary back here on Thursday.
Yep.
All righty, guys.
I
Thank you
may
so
be
much.
recording on my channel if I feel like
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Thank you guys so much, and we'll
You're
see you
welcome, buddy.
on the tubes and at Boomers.
All right, I'm gonna jump off here.
Alrighty, I'm
I
gonna.
see you over at Boomers. I'm gonna be in chat. All right.
You still here? It's over. Go home.